Texas. If you're not in Texas, where you at? So, as folks that may have listened to our show last night, you realize that it got cut off early. And we had the same occurrence that we've had for the last couple weeks. And a lot of people say, well, it's got to be your computer system. Well, it's not the computer. Computer is about a $7,000 computer. And I was monitoring the actual processor, and it was perfect. In fact, we narrowed down what the issue was. It's a service that we use to send it out to all of our platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and all those type of things. The service is called Restream. And the problem is when you send the signal up to Restream, they're the ones that send it out. Well, they've been having issues. Now, we pay quite a bit of money for this service. So it's just letting us down. So as a result of that, though, I was able to send one email last night to our board of directors, members that participate in the board of directors, who originally had me take the Wednesday night sessions live instead of in our private Zoom setting. All I need is a simple majority. And within 15 minutes, I got emails back from key members that said, screw it, go back to the way you were doing it before. And so guess what, folks? If you're a Fast Trax student and you purchase our course, if you're a Fast Trax Tube subscriber, which is available with a coupon right now, 50% off over at fasttraxtube.com, by the way, just use 50OFF, all caps, and you can get 50% off an annual subscription. You get now, part of that subscription, you're going to get access to the Wednesday nights if you choose to come. And you're going to get access to all of those recordings. They'll be uploaded on Fast Trax Tube. And you can get there straight from our website. So all of that's going to be awesome. So we are going away from the live. So we are going away from the live, and we are going to go back to, well, it's still live, but it's going to be on Zoom only again. So for those students out there that wonder, how the heck do I access the live session? Because, again, if you're new, then you remember we switched to the Wednesday nights. Well, how you get to it? Well, it's the same as it used to be. So you're going to go into your Fast Trax program, and at the very top, once you log in, at the top you'll see a link for Fast Trax Live Wednesday night sessions. All you have to do is click that link, and boom, it'll take you to the Wednesday night session. Right? So you can click it any time. It'll take you to the, you won't get in. But on Wednesday nights, it'll be live, and you can click on it and join it. It's the same way, folks. If you're a Fast Trax Tube subscriber, you'll see a link at the top left. It'll say Fast Trax Live, Zoom. You just click it, and boom, you'll get access to it. Now, I recommend that you do get the free Zoom conferencing software. It's free. Just download it because it's going to make your experience so much better. But it's not necessary. But if you're going to be an active student, you're going to come back, then I do recommend you going and download. It's free, and put it on your computer or your phone. It works great on phones too, so again, that's your choice. But we're going to go back to the Zoom. It's going to be structured to not more than an hour and a half, and so it's going to be very specific. So now it's going to allow interaction again like it used to, where you can ask me questions live. It's just students really wanted that. I had to follow the direction of the board. Well, because of that screw up by Restream, they've agreed that I should cancel the service, even though I do see some merit in the service, because you can share videos on all platforms. They agreed instantly to cancel it and go back to Zoom. So here's the thing. We have a limited space in Zoom. Only 100 students can come in at one time. And after that, it locks you out. So if you're a student, we have thousands of students. But if you want to get in, first come, first serve. It's only going to be available to the Fast Track students, because everybody knows that I was more of a fan of that. I love the Zoom concept. Now, what we're tinkering with is whether or not we stream it at the same time to our YouTube channel. I don't know. So when we do our first meeting, we're probably going to do a poll. So if you'd like to join in on the poll is going to be on our Facebook page, which is going to be the Master the NEC Facebook page, not the National Electrical Code Forum. It's going to be on our normal Master the NEC. We'll put up a poll. So if you've never been to our Facebook page, this will be the first time, go and join in the poll, and it'll be a simple poll. Do you want the Wednesday night Zoom sessions to also be streamed to YouTube, or you just want it closed now that the closed ones are coming back? Well, I'd love to hear your comments and see what you think on that. But ultimately, at the end, they are going to be private. Even if they were on YouTube, they're ultimately, unless you attend the live thing, everything's going to end up on Fast Track's tubes. So there's already a series there for people to watch. So we're just going to be adding those videos to that. And so again, that's what we're going to do moving forward. And I think students really like that because, they buy our course. This pretty much gives them exclusive access to me every freaking week. And, the students originally loved that. And again, the reason we went away from it is because students of a wide range would use it, and I get it. We're not going to get the same numbers that we would get doing the live stream, but that's okay. That's okay. We want to give better service to the students, and for 2 weeks now, or just about 2 weeks, or at least, there was 3 weeks, 2 weeks. There was a good week last week. Restream was okay. This week, it was not. Week before last, it was not. It caused me to end the show. I was all set to do parallel and series last night. It was going to be a great show. But because of their issues, we just killed the stream. So, this is going to be back to our normal, back to our private sessions, private for students. So again, available in your console. You'll see the link for it. You can go test it out now if you want. In order for you to download the software, you can go into your Fast Trax console. It doesn't matter whether you're in the 2017, 2020, or 2023. You'll see the link at the top. Currently not available to budget members. Okay? If you want to get into it and you're a budget member, then you got to go over and join Fast Trax 2, and there's a 50% coupon going on, and you can get access to it that way if you want, but it's not going to be available to the budget. So that's, again, one less perk you're going to get. But it is a budget course, so go figure, right? Yeah. Also, folks, this Sunday, we are going to be doing a live podcast on the Sparky Mafia. And as well, Fast Trax 2 members can also listen to it live. It's not a video. It's going to be a podcast. And it's going to be me and Angry Sparky is going to be my special guest. And we're going to just go off on everything that basically we feel is causing the downfall of the electrical trade. And I know I have mentors out there that will be pissed off about that shit. I don't give a shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really fed up with the social media anyway. I'm fed up with haters. I'm fed up with the people that go on all these other platforms and talk crap, but they ain't man enough to say it to my face, or say it to Angry's face, or want to argue something till they're blue in the face and they know flat out they're wrong. Or those people that talk smack who've never once helped anybody in their career, right? I mean, somebody that can go on a social media, go on platforms and talk shit about somebody who have never once helped anybody achieve anything in their life, yet they feel they have the freedom to talk smack about somebody on some forum. That is both cowardice, and they are basically a piece of shit. I don't care who you are. You're a piece of shit, right? If I don't like you, I'll tell you to your face. I don't need to hide behind some forum. I'll tell you to your face at a meeting, at a show, at a wherever. I ain't scared of nobody, okay? You give a shit who you are. You're one of the damn people over on the Mike Holt forum and you want to talk smack, I'll say it to your face, okay? You can be one of those imposter syndromes because you know you are. Anytime you go on those social media platforms and talk your smack, you're basically inferior, and you know you're inferior, and you basically have to pound your chest so that you can be heard. It's kind of like you're trying to lift your head above the tide. Every time it ebbs and flows, you got to lift your head up and take a breath because you got no voice. You mean nothing to anybody, much less yourself. So, hey, we're going to talk about all that. Total bitch session on Sunday. And I'm sure Angry's got a lot of things he'd like to say because he spent a lot of time on TikTok putting people in their place. And you know what? I had people out there that say, Paul, don't fall down to that position. Don't take the low route. You know what? Piss off. I do what I want on my channels. If you don't subscribe to my stuff, then don't. If you're a student, you know that I'm here to teach you. I'm not here for the other BS. You don't come to me because we're going to be lifelong friends. Okay? You come to me to learn the National Electrical Code. I'll teach you. Whether you're black, white, red, green, blue, liberal, conservative, whatever you flow. Right? I will teach you the National Electrical Code. I don't care whether you're a Christian, atheist, Jew, Protestant, Methodist, Pentecostal. I don't care whether I don't care. I teach the NEC. That's it. I am an equal opportunity offender. I've told you folks that. So if your feelings get hurt easily, then you definitely don't want to come. If I say a cuss word and that turns you off, bye-bye. Don't need you following. Hurt your feelings. There's plenty of other posers out there that you can go follow that think they know what they're talking about but have no credentials to back it up. You know? Hey, here's what you say. Ask yourself this. Anybody that's talking smack on social media about somebody or making comments about their program or doing that kind of shit, ask yourself this. Number one, is your name in front of the code book? Have you ever done anything to help the industry? Have you ever served on any committees? Have you ever submitted any public inputs? Probably not. Have you ever written a book? Have you ever done a podcast that's worthwhile unless you're riding the coattails of your daddy, right? Or you're one of those that cling on to somebody that basically can help drag you along so that you get followers, right? Or maybe somebody gave you some angel investment money and you just build something and now you're considered an influencer. Dude, talk your smack all you want, but what have you done? You know, you go on TikTok and you create accounts and you shake your butt around and you get 1 million followers and you think you're an influencer. You show some pictures of your install and you think you're all that. No, that's the problem we have today. Too many people want to cling on. They get superstar syndrome. They look at something and say, oh, I'm a fan. Really? We're all just damn electricians. Some people are better at their editing skills than others. How about that? Other than that, wake up. You're an electrician. Be proud of what you do. Stop talking the shit on the other forums. Put up or shut up. You know, it's one of those type of things. So at the end of the day, folks, I get fed up with that shit. I'll be honest with you. So that morning. So that's where we are on that. And, you know, so join me Sunday, 6 o'clock Central Time. We're going to have Angry Sparky on the line. Hopefully it all works out. If not, fuck it. We'll do it again. Great guy, has a lot to say. So look forward to having him as a special guest on the Sparky Mafia podcast. Brand new podcast. Make sure you follow on it. But that's it, folks. Ain't no rant this morning. I just get really tired of the BS, right? I get really tired of all the BS. So, hey, hopefully you subscribe, and if not, hey, it's been nice knowing you. Glad you could join at least for one podcast, all right? All right, now, peace out, everybody. And as my son would say, stay salty. I don't know what the hell that means, but anyway, peace.